Hello, my name is Allison Polino and welcome to Getting to IO. First, we need you to go to the correct website, which would be www.islandoasis.biz. Once you're there, you'll see our homepage with a click here to register now button. We simply want you to go ahead and click that, and you'll see we have age verification. We do not allow residents under the age of 18. So let's go ahead and fill out our information. That would include our real name and our real birth date. After that, we'll be selecting an avatar name, which will be our online persona. Your real information on this page is never shared nor given out to anyone. And as far as your avatar online persona, it's up to you if you decide you want to share your personal information with anyone else. After you've entered in your month, day, and year that you were born, go ahead and enter your name as a first name and a last name, and make sure to click to continue. Now we have a registry summary. That just lets you know that the next three steps will be creating your avatar, downloading one of our viewers, and finally logging in. Now we need to create our Island Oasis avatar. The next steps will be choosing your first name and your last name, and this is the name that you will be known in world as. We do ask that you use no spaces or special characters when creating your first and last name. However, it can be any name you can think up. The password, however, you can use special characters, numbers, letters. You can mix that up a little bit. Make sure to put your full and correct email address in here because you will be sent a confirmation link. And we do ask you to confirm the email just to make sure that you have typed it correctly. Next, come choosing your avatar. Regardless of your real life gender, you could choose a male starting avatar or a female starting avatar. The names Michael and Cindy here will not become your in-world name. The name you enter over here will be your name. This is just to let you know that this is the starting Cindy female avatar and this is the starting Michael male avatar. Since I've chosen Sylvia as a first name, I'll go ahead and choose the female starting avatar. After that, these next three fields are optional, but we do ask that you take a moment to consider filling those out as well. It helps us out a lot to let us know, did a friend refer you? Did you find one of our information hubs? Maybe you saw an ad on Facebook, or there could have been a completely different site where you saw us. So just go ahead and choose one of those. If it was something other, some other online site or something reference, you could certainly look there. Every once in a while we do have advertisements which will have a promotional code that would include a free gift for your avatar. If you have seen us via a promotional code, via an ad with a promotional code, go ahead and enter that in here. Next, we have two boxes we need you to tick. The first one is I have read and agreed to the terms of service. You can follow that link to read all about that. So make sure you've done so. And the second is I have read the importing guidelines. Many of you may not be importing anything whatsoever into the world, but we do need to know that you are aware of them, so it's just meant to be an educational tool. For those of you who are content creators, it is important to read the importing guidelines. It is just meant to help educate you, to help prevent a case of DMCA violation, and to protect content creators here on our grid and in other grids. So now we want to go ahead and go forth and create our account. It'll say please wait, creating IO account. It only takes a few moments, and then we'll be directed to our next screen, which is our downloads page. It'll verify Island Oasis account created. So now we need to select a viewer. Many of you are used to playing online or PC games where you have to actually install the game before you play it. What you're doing is selecting and installing a viewer that would allow you to play, or in other words, connect to the virtual world of Island Oasis. So here would be your operating systems, and you can choose what you're running on: Windows, Linux, Mac, for example. We can explain a little bit more about Mesh in a later. I won't be going into detail regarding Mesh, but Mesh is a form of creation as far as how an item is created in World. If it was created using a form of mesh program, whether it be to create clothing, shoes, hair, enrolled items such as avatars, accessories, vehicles, these viewers will allow you to see those objects. The last three, where the X's are, means these are not mesh capable viewers. The majority of the world that you'll be interacting with is not mesh, so it shouldn't really inhibit how you move and interact with the world. There's only a few limited items that will be mesh, so you will not be able to see those particular items, but it certainly won't interfere with how you move and interact with the world. We do recommend the mesh viewers, but if you want to start out with a non-mesh viewer to start with, that's fine as well. Please note the system requirements at the bottom of the page. That's just to let you know if your computer system can handle this. Most computer systems can handle logging into the virtual world without any problem whatsoever. Please note the following line down here at the bottom, the grid URI, that may or may not be needing once you have your viewer installed. If we're not on the particular grid list, then you'll need to manually add that in. Thank you for watching this portion of the tutorial. Now that you've had the opportunity to see how to create an avatar, download a viewer, make sure to look at the grid list. There will be a grid button there that you can click. It'll say grids. And look at the list of other virtual worlds that are already listed there. A lot of times you'll see Island Oasis among that list. If you do, simply select it. Go ahead and log in with your avatar name and password. If not, you can configure your viewer to add Island Oasis to that list. And that's where going to our support page comes in handy that you saw at the end of that previous portion of the video. Thanks for considering IO as your new virtual world. Hope to see you in World. Bye.